Greetings and welcome back to yet another episode of Dark Souls 3, and in the previous one we kinda did a little bit of exploring. We found human spiders and babies, or I would say hairy monsters with fingers for their head, which was all very exciting, but also it was a swamp and I didn't really see a way to go forward. It was just like a lot of dead ends, but then I found a ladder at the end of the episode and I figured this might be a good area to explore in this episode, so you know, that's what we're doing, I suppose. So apparently that thing is predicting me. No, it's predicting me. It's for sure predicting me. It's not just there. Damn it, alright. Oh, it's here already. How are you so fast? Alright, alright. Oh, the fireball hit him. You never stood a chance, my friend. Alright, he's one more hit. He's down. He's not dead. How is he not dead? He has no HP. He just fell off. What a lunatic. Alright, that works. That was actually a very elegant fight. I never thought they could pull it off. Yeah, it's predicting me. Like, it's too fast. I cannot. I need to dodge it or just use the walls to my natural advantage. Oh god, how did that miss me? I don't like the murder bridge. There are a lot of murder bridges in these games. Murder bridge. It has a cool ringtone to it. I mean, ring. Did I just enter Smo's apartment? Why is there so many chalices and golden things? I know an enemy when I see one. I'm sorry. I was so happy I got rid of those branding people, and these guys look the same. And damn it! Fine, I'll just go swing at them with my sword. Sure, we can resort to brutality if we have to. There's so many golden chalices in the ground. I know you're an enemy. Are these like weeping angels or something? No, apparently they just cast pyromancy. Oh, come on. Another skittle enemy. Not a fan of those, to be honest. But okay, so they don't seem to be very dangerous. Especially because I just killed 3 of them in one shot. That was elegant and smooth. I'll never have such a good fight ever again in my entire life against a group of enemies, so I might as well remember this as the highlight of my gaming career, I think. So many chalices. What did they do with these chalices and pots and teapots and kettles and just a lot of pottery? What is going on? Oh, here you are. Didn't see you there, man. I hate how they wait a bit before attacking. Like, this is what a lot of enemies in this game do. They just wait a bit just to show you off. How did that hit me? Alright. I'll use the shield. I feel like it's gonna be safer. I can't even lock onto you because you're flying around like a crazy man. Okay. Let's go one-handed. I'm doing so much less damage, but it doesn't even really matter. I feel safer. Okay, this is a good opportunity because they're weak in the back. Nice. Very good strategic battle that we have overcome. Also, I don't like the fact they can just come from the top at any single moment, but yeah. Could this be a Lord of Cinder? I think that's a yes. The bonfire isn't that far, but you know, we might do like that fight. It depends on how big the area is. I think it's a good either to save it for the end of the episode, or to save it for the next episode. But for now, let's just, you know, let's just do our thing. I just wanted to backstab him, to be honest. They have a dagger too, you see that? They don't only have their pyromancy torches, which is a word that just sounds kind of weird. Pyromancy torch. Isn't every torch a pyromancy torch? Because all torches have fire in them. That's some food for thought. Alright. There we go. I assume that is a boss fight. Like, we haven't had a boss fight in quite some time, like 4 or so episodes. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to leave it for the end. Could this be a woman? Rubbish. Could this be a woman? Rubbish. I think I should bait them one by one. I know that they are praising a mimic, not just like whatever. No, I knew it. Wow, that spear lunge was A+, my friend. Okay, heal and go back. That hit me because game is not fair. I didn't want to heal. Okay, now I want to heal. I'm not seeing the enemy. Okay, good. My sword is so big it even hits him when he goes in the air. That's great, I love it. Can you stop doing that? I'm just rolling like crazy. Where are you? Come back. Why did you go there? Didn't just leave me. He's just like, oh, whatever, I'm leaving. I order you to not leave. Can I make orders? I mean, I'm like the chosen undead. Am I still the chosen undead in this game? I was the chosen undead in the previous games, so I think that counts for something. Alright, so apparently the pyromancy girls don't really like gargoyles, which is fair. A gargoyle is a girl's best friend, or so they say. I'm expecting another one to drop down, and this one is gonna be bigger and faster. I love how passive they are. Like, after the branding girls in the previous one, in the previous area, this is great. I love it. Ooh, nice dodge, nice dodge. You're next. I missed, I somehow missed. That's because I don't use lock-on. Who needs lock-on anyway, right? That's for, I don't know, for who? For people who like lock-on. The lock-on is for people who like lock-on. That's a nice way of putting it. I can do 4, I think. They're not that difficult. But they don't seem to be interested. They're not in the group activities, you know. They're more of a loner, even though they're together. That has the potential to sound so wrong, just the way I said it. Whatever. Die. There we go. That was fun. I know one of them is a mimic. This one is a mimic, right? Beware of mimicry and then duo. You mean 2 mimics? Wait, let me use Lloyd's talisman. I mean, Hunter Charm. They're both mimics! Wait a second, they're both mimics and they have different chains, I think? Well, this guy died an unfortunate death. Like, how can you not check? Like the past 20 chests have been mimics, you know? At this point, I just expect everything to be a mimic. Even things that aren't chests. This pillar is a mimic. This body is a mimic. This message is a mimic. Everything, I don't know. I think we can go here as well, just to kind of progress and go down the stairs. I see an item in the distance. That might be something worth picking up. And then I guess we only have a boss fight. That should be fun. Probably not. I mean, yeah, it will be fun. Of course it will be fun. My general rule of thumb is, if you can do a boss fight at the end of the episode, it's probably a good idea to do so. It just gives you off that nice, satisfying ending, right? It just gives a little bit of a pop. I know a gargoyle will come down, or maybe fly up. Maybe even 2 of them, as soon as I enter the end of the bridge. Hidden path ahead. What? Hidden path? Oh, I know what you mean. So you're saying... Is this real? I mean, I have a way to test it. I have prism stones. That was the lamest throw of a prism stone I've seen. Like, can you throw it more than 2 centimeters in front of you? Like an inch for all of my US viewers. Okay, so this is not a hidden path. Or is it? It just shattered and yelled. I don't like that, to be honest. Okay, so I think this is gonna be a good opportunity to just go fight a boss. There doesn't seem much more to be here. And I think I know where I need to go to enter my next area. So I think we'll be doing that next episode. Of course, before we get to that point, we still have to beat the boss, which might take 5 minutes or 17 hours. I hope not. I hope not 17 hours. I can do 5 minutes, maybe even 20, but 17 hours. Alright. I'm ready. Let's see what's going on. 2 Estus flasks. Can we do it? Probably not. But you know, the first try is always a bit of a trial ride. Yhorm the Giant. So, okay. Apparently, no cutscene for this guy. Is this the sludge? No. Hi, Yhorm. How you doing, my friend? I remember you from the original cutscene. You have a lot of HP, son. Okay, how do we tackle him or get rid of him? He does seem to have large sweeping attacks and he doesn't seem to be that hard. But obviously, does he just have a lot of HP and it's just a really easy fight? I bet there's a way. So I dealt a lot more damage there. Maybe if I hit him in the legs. But of course when he does hit, it hurts a ton. The problem is I don't really have Estus Flask. Okay, so he has a lot of HP, so that's a bit annoying. How do we approach this battle smartly? Well, I suppose using a weapon that's not huge would be a good start. That would be... Can you descend? Thank you. So wait, I need to get through 2 gargoyles in order to get to them. Can I just run past? Wait, I think I can drop down. Oh yeah, that seems like a possible alternative, so I don't have to fight the gargoyle every single time. But maybe I'm more susceptible to the fire bombs of the women. Oh yeah, I think this is a better one, because I think now I can... Oh, I see how this goes. Oh yeah, this is much better, because I can get to the boss faster. It's a bit annoying because of the fire bombs, obviously, but besides that, I can just run past them. They're not dangerous. And I think I kind of skipped the other... the other, not giant, the other gargoyle as well. Yeah, this is better, much better. I like that they put this in here, because if you're going through the area for the first time, you're probably not going to think about it. But for a second time, you know, I figured it out myself, which is something that doesn't usually happen. So I would say that's pretty good. Okay, so I bet there must be some way to, like, to deal more damage. Like, at a certain point, I dealt 300 hits of damage to him. I'm looking if there's, like, something around the area. Maybe he can knock down the pillars and then he dies that way. The problem is I don't see his attacks, right? He's so big. He has so much HP. He just knocked me down with his foot. I didn't know he had that attack, but makes sense. He's a big guy. He'll use his body weight to his advantage. Okay, so I'm just trying... I'm sure there's a gimmick to do more damage to him. Like, this is not... How did that clip me even? Alright. That was a very predictable attack on his part. His winds up are very long, right? And he leaves a lot of... he leaves himself exposed for a very long time. I need to recover my stamina. But yeah, like, if he has so much HP, it's just gonna take me forever, and I just really need to play. I'm not this patient. I mean, I am, but I know this is not the trick, especially when he could just one-shot me. So wait, how can I beat him? Are there any opportunities? Oh, maybe, well, his arms are glowing orange, so maybe that's where I need to hit him. Like, maybe I can cut off one of his arms, and maybe then he can swing his weapon, and maybe that works. Let's see. I'll cut right back to the boss fight, so be right back. Fight 3. Maybe if I fight him in the puddle, it's gonna be better. Maybe he doesn't like water. Maybe like the aliens from, what's the movie name? Signs. It does seem like his hands are the weakness, because they're orange. And if the games have taught me anything that's glowing bright, it's usually a weakness of an enemy. Or in nature, if something is glowing brightly, then that usually means it's poisonous. But I don't think this guy is poisonous. He might be, but also this attack kind of ruins me. He just takes my whole HP away. Not a fan of that, to be honest. I think I just need... Yeah, okay, so that was exciting. I think I need a different strategy. I think I need a weapon that is lighter than the greatsword, because that will allow me to just get faster hits in, and then I can maybe try to aim for the arms. And if that doesn't work... I mean, also because if I have a lighter weapon, I can have a better armor, and he won't be able to one-shot me. Or maybe he just always one-shots you. I'm not sure, but I definitely think I'm making this fight. Did you see that? They freaking sniped me in midair, man. And you tell me that this is fair, and that they're not aiming ahead. Please tell me it can't curve. Okay, it can't curve. Yeah, so like, if I just had a better armor or just a faster weapon, this fight would have been so much easier, I feel like. But you know, that's not the way of the greatsword. We fight by the greatsword, we die by the greatsword, right? Okay, so I know I didn't skip this time, but I just had the train of thought. I didn't want to interrupt. Okay, so how do I deal with you, my friend? I know there must be some trick. Okay, so I can lock onto two separate parts. Well, this is not unusual. I think this should just a way for the developers to signal to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, thank you, man. Just knock me down like that, would you? So I tried to go for the arm there, but it doesn't seem like it did that much. God damn it. This attack is gonna kill me. Like, this is gonna be the end of me. Okay. So, see you back here again. Alright, so welcome back, and he's fighting us. One thing I've noticed is that there's like a little soul here. I might just want to pick that up. Storm, is that just like a weapon? Oh man, God. Okay, let's try to beat him. It might take forever. It really might. I'll just whack him more times. I won't wait for the arms. I think that might be a better solution. But you know, if my weapon breaks by the time I actually manage to kill him or damage him, then you know, too bad for me, I suppose. Okay, that managed to hit me. Right, I don't have the embers, so my overall HP is lower, but at least, you know, he doesn't one-shot me anymore, so that's good. That's really all that matters. You know, what they say in Dark Souls 3, just R1 spam and roll, that's how you do it. Having a quicker weapon definitely helps. For some reason I couldn't say quicker there. But still, this fight is gonna take ages. Damn it, just die. Oh, so the rebound hits me there. Fine. Like, I don't see how to win this fight other than to be really, like, patient. And there's nothing wrong with being patient in a game, right? I think it's perfectly reasonable for a game to expect it to be patient, but I feel like when the entire fight is just be patient, and there's something missing there. Or maybe I'm missing something, which is entirely possible. He's a cool boss fight though. He looks really nice. Like, I cannot argue his aesthetics. I love the way he swings his sword. There we go. Well, my weapon doesn't seem to be breaking as fast as I'm actually damaging him, so that's good. I hope that the blunt weapon is much better against him than like a sharp one. Even though, you know, the greatsword, well, it might be sharp, it's still like a bluntish weapon. Okay, so I need to recover my stamina. That hit me, doesn't matter, I don't care. He's gonna do another one? Yeah. He's gonna do a third one, as they always do. Oh! I actually managed to stagger him, and it didn't take... He was staggered for like 3 seconds. That was not what I expected, to be honest. Doesn't really matter. Just keep whacking, Okay, I didn't expect him to recover so fast and do the second one. He's moving me with his blade, come on guys. It went pretty well from like the second one to the third Estes. I'm just rolling. You see, I'm not even trying to dodge anymore. I'm just rolling around. Doesn't matter. Okay, good. Now's your chance. Do damage. Four attacks, 4 hits in a row. That's good. Wow, we're like 10% of the way there. My weapon actually seems to be about 10% broken, so this might... Oh, when he's staggered, he actually takes a lot more damage. Okay, so that's... Maybe that's the secret? I can't imagine that being the secret, though. But that, you know, it helps. Any little bit helps. Maybe if I hit him in the hand while he's staggered, that might deal like a ridiculous amount of damage. But I won't risk it. I'll just, you know, whack him. Okay, I need to recover my stamina. Always keep an eye on your stamina. That's, I think, the first rule that you should be learned. That's the first rule of Dark Souls. That you should hopefully learn in order to kind of... Okay, so that didn't hit me, but it... I'm relentless. He's like, what is this guy hitting me with a toothpick? It's literally like if an ant is tanking a human, like a single ant. Like, you know, many ants could probably do some damage, but one single ant is like, go away, no, what are you doing, ant? an ant is not impressed. I mean, a human, or in this case a giant, is not impressed. Okay, I saw that coming, but I didn't dodge for some reason. Isn't bad. Problem is, if he hits me again, he might just kill me, because, you know, he does leave a little bit of damage. Okay, so definitely worth healing now. The question is, can I win this battle? Okay, nice opportunity. Don't vibrate your legs, that's rude. I don't seem to be staggering him again, which was like my prime plan. Damn it. Okay, let's try again. My prime plan for actually beating him. And for some reason, how did that hit me? I didn't even see that. Okay. Let's say if you get into half HP and then, you know, if he just... Maybe he just instantly, maybe he gets a heart attack, right? Maybe that's what happens. Maybe the entire boss fight is you get into half HP and then he, I don't know, loses his armor. He sheds his skin. Is that gonna help? I don't think that's skin that he has on him, but you know, whatever. Oh, that was a weird lock-on. I want to lock onto his legs more than anything else, to be honest. Oh man, this is not how I imagined this fight. Nice, whack him in the arm. That's like triple the damage of what I'm usually doing, and it's still not that much. He must have like over 20,000 HP, if not more than that. Okay, so this is like... Yeah, these critical attacks are not doing much for me, and I don't have any assets left. I mean, I'll try to beat him, like, I will try my best, but I have no promises. It takes 3 hits of damage for me to even notice I'm doing a difference on his life. Oh well. Oh well. Huh. Maybe there's another secret? Maybe I need to combine it. Maybe I need to use the weapon he gave me when he falls down, and maybe I beat him that way. Maybe I need to stagger him with his own weapon, and then maybe that deals some kind of critical damage to him. I mean his own weapon. I mean the weapon that was found there. But that way kind of dumb, you know. Why would his weakness, the weapon that would defeat him, be in his throne room? That would be a bit silly. But you know, I think it's worth checking out, because I feel like this fight is not... It's not what it's supposed to be. I don't feel like it's supposed to be this difficult. So let's check. So we got some great weapon, I think. It seemed like a big sword, so... what was its name? I'm not sure. It can't just put it at the end, right? That would be too obvious. Okay, it says signed Bidaean. Great axe. A storm ruler. I can equip it apparently. With a broken blade, also known as a giant slayer for the reason... Oh, a giant slayer. Oh, that is... Assume stance to imbue sword with sword, most effective when facing giants. Well, you know what that means. I'll be... Just let me equip it, and then I'll be dramatic and say I'll be right back. There it is. Well, okay, so... Be right back. Alright, Yhorm, let's try again. And this time, I won't go easy on you. Does this work on this long range? I'll try. No, it didn't. Nice. Well, I can still charge up again. Why can't I hit? Oh, because I have no stamina. Okay, just need a little bit of stamina. Okay, that was a very close dodge. Okay, I think we have him now. He knocked me. Okay, I see why he has this knocking attack, because it interrupts your charging. Okay, I didn't charge up for long enough there. God damn it. Come on, I can do this. I think it keeps charging while I'm actually rolling. He interrupts me so much, Lord. How did that not hit him? I thought it was gonna be a breeze once I have this weapon, but no. There we go. He's on fire now. Not a fan, but what can you do? I can do another one. He didn't even budge. Oh, now he sets everything on fire. Well, this is just lovely. It's a bit of a different boss fight than like usual. It's not so much about dodging, it's also just about knowing when to attack. Okay, somehow I survived this. Okay, good. Whew. It's a bit different, right? It's not so much about how well you can play or anything like that, or dodge. It's just about like really taking the opportunity that you can and just, you know, just trying your best. Okay, that wasn't that difficult, it just needed a little bit of time. But I like the uniqueness of this boss fight, because it's not so straightforward as opposed to the other ones. First you have to figure out, you know, that you have to beat him, but by using this weapon, which I think is relatively obvious, because the weapon is right there, it says so in the description. And then, you know, when you actually go to fight him, it's more about just being in the right position, distancing yourself, and then using the ability to its greatest advantage. And I think that's exciting. I love the boss fight so far, and this one definitely kind of kept the cake. The fight itself wasn't too terribly interesting, but I like the mechanics, or like what went into just trying to beat him in the first place. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you next time.